WeatherTech is made right here in America, and it's perfect for an American-made summer. Because we cannonball into summer, hike all over it, slide down it, camp in it. It's one ice cream-covered, sandy, soaking wet mess of a season. Which is why WeatherTech floor liners and seat protectors are a must. We are road-tripping, beach-going, lake-jumping Americans, and that's just how we summer. WeatherTech, made in America for an American-made summer. Visit WeatherTech.com today.
Now at McDonald's, a McDouble is only $2.50. So you can get your gym gains on or just get lunch for only $2.50. Get more value on the under $3 menu.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Somebody come get 'em. They're too old for TikTok.
Hello and welcome to Too Olds for TikTok. It's episode 256. We have a wonderful guest for everyone today. Friend of the pod, Ashley Yaloff is with us.
Hello,
Ashley.
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me while Catalina is teaching the youths in Spain.
I just realized that I said right before this, I'm very nervous for your appearance actually now because you do have some grievances, which is, we're going to start off the podcast with the bang with your grievances. You have the floor.
Thank you. I did make a note, so I will be reading some of my notes. So, Number one, as referenced in the episode last week, where Catalina had claimed that I told her she was not allowed to send Ohio content. This is fake news. I never said she was allowed to share Ohio content. I did vote no when asked if we wanted an Ohio segment. And I did also tell her that I wouldn't be opening her Ohio TikToks because I didn't want it on my algorithm. Those are the facts. Anything else is fake.
Good to know. All right. You cleared the air there.
Another one. I want to go back a little, Dina, because I do feel like there was a moment when you had talked about a soup recipe that I gave you that had to do with pesto.
Yes.
And you talked about it coming out badly, but I do just want to clarify. I was very specific that you need to use Costco pesto.
And of course I did not, which is why it came out badly.
And I'll validate you. Like other store-bought pesto is disgusting. So
the Costco, I still haven't tried the Costco. I'm going to.
Yeah. I can't speak highly enough about it.
I'm scarred from the soup. I'm never going to try the soup again.
No, but you need to try it with the Costco pesto. It's got Parmesan in it. That's the difference between store-bought and not. Or most store-bought and Costco.
Got it. Okay.
Just consider it.
I'll consider.
And the last one was, I have been given shit about muting our chat because I said it gets overwhelming. But I also want to note that Catalina said she was avoiding the chat because it was too much. So I'd like to go on record and say we are all allowed to mute the chat because it allows us to read at our own pace. So those are my grievances, and I feel like I've aired them.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much. Actually, I shouldn't have been nervous. Those weren't as bad as I was expecting.
I'm not going to shit on y'all.
I thought you were going to shit on us. Okay.
I also give you my takeaways from each episode after I listen to them.
Which we love and appreciate that. Yes. Okay, another way to start off with a bang. I see you have an update on the Danish Deception, which, tell us more. This was, how long ago was the Danish Deception?
I was trying to I was obsessed with it. So it had to be a cold, dark month. So either November to February.
Yes, one of those. I think it was before Lila was born. So let's say November.
Okay. Yeah, actually that makes sense.
Yeah.
32-part series on TikTok that I was really locked into. So my friend sent me a screenshot of an article she was reading in the New York Times the other day. And I couldn't really read all of the details in it because it was really fine print. But it was about a Danish man from Copenhagen. And essentially they found out that he was addicted to drugs and started swindling money. And at first glance, before I read the fine print, I thought it was the Danish Deception in the New York Times.
So this is another Danish man who was deceiving someone else.
It's another Danish deception.
Oh, this is giving the Danish men a bad rap. Wow.
I know. I need to find the article, but it was in, I guess, the vows section of the New York Times. And had a full write-up. I don't know if they actually got married. I'm very confused. Again, I didn't read the whole article. but we need to look into this.
Wow. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to say something. Don't date a Danish man, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, this could be cancelable.
This could be, yeah, I don't know. But okay. Or, you know
Sorry
what?
to the Danes.
Date a Danish man who is not deceptive. There you
go. There we go. How was your Mother's Day, Dina?
My first Mother's Day. It was lovely. I just got to spend a lot of time with Lila and my mom, and we went to the boardwalk, had some lobster rolls.
Yum.
Ben bought us matching shirts, so I did a little photo shoot. The matching shirts were pink shirts with a little tie-dye turtle in the middle.
That's very cute. I like that.
Yes, it was great. I really enjoyed. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. And we started it off with a bang, going to see The Devil Wears Prada 2 last week.
Oh, we did. And you know what? It was an enjoyable movie. What did you think of it?
Yeah, I mean, I was high, so I thought it was really funny when the writing was bad, but it was satisfying, right?
I was very satisfied. I didn't fall asleep, which is how I usually judge movies. My one grievance is that I couldn't finish my slushie because it was so cold in the theater. I was frozen.
Frigid, unnatural. Like, I don't know, we were under a fan or something.
Yes, my nose, I thought I was going to get frostbite.
I did hear some girl on the train yesterday talking to her friend saying she thought this movie was so good that it was better than the original. And I had to...
I don't think so. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
This is a good segue to the Met Gala, which I said we were going to talk more about, but there's only one specific thing that just really popped off on TikTok with the Met Gala, and it is the red flats shoe girl. And she is being compared to Andy Sachs? Yes, Andy Sachs. That's the name of Anne Hathaway's character, right?
Yep.
Yes. So this video by Holden Smith 962 explains it well.
The biggest story coming out of the Met Gala had nothing to do with any of the celebrities. It actually had to do with one iconic assistant. A video went viral on Monday of this assistant basically directing the crowd and traffic outside of the hotel so the celebrities could come out. And she was wearing iconic Tory Burch red flats.
I need you to go back. Follow him. Is this really messed up? Now, like I give a fuck what you do. Ooh.
She's an icon, she's a legend, she's the moment, and now she is becoming a Halloween costume with people being like, is this too niche if I dress up as her? Black dress, yellow crossbody, and red ballet flats. I think we're going to see a lot of that in October. But Miss Erin is having her fame moment. She's a VIP assistant at Tory Burch, and Tory Burch better give her everything that she asks for after this video went viral. Because it's people like that that make this event what it is. Without all of these people working so hard behind the scenes, the Met cannot function. And I think it sheds a light on what actually goes on. Like, clearly she is so stressed, but it's like, it is a very stress-inducing night. This isn't just a regular red carpet. This is the Met Gala, the biggest night in fashion, and everyone needs to work to make sure things run smoothly, including these assistants. So shout out to Miss Erin. This is amazing, and I cannot wait to see these Halloween costumes. But what are your thoughts, and have you seen this video?
So yeah, the original person who posted the video was That's So Savannah. It has millions of views. Everyone was saying, who is this girl? A lot of people are trying to figure it out. And this girl is Anouk Yai's, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, Anouk Yai's assistant. And I had to look up who that person is, and it is a Sudanese American supermodel.
I didn't know who Anouk Yai was either. I mean, I thought she had my favorite look of all of the Met Gala, but Red Flats Girl is the only content from the Met Gala that I received on my For You page.
Same. No one else really mattered. Actually, except Chanel from the Today Show had a really sweet moment with Rihanna. So that was the like very heartwarming content that I liked as well. But other than that.
Yeah, not too much on TikTok. On Instagram, I mean, that's the difference in the platforms. Instagram was giving me all of the looks, but this was the behind the scenes content that I really wanted. When you saw the videos of the Red Flats girl, because I know how you feel when I speak up in public, were you cringing at her?
I wasn't, because I have been in those situations when you're running an event and it's like work mode is so separate from real life mode. So when you're talking up in public, it's you're not in a mode. You're just in like life mode. So that's why I think I cringe when you say who tooted on the bus. But when it's work, I get it. Like you take your job seriously.
Yeah. I don't think I knew that she was the assistant. I genuinely thought she was just a fan, and the way that she was going to get close was by
screaming at
paving
people.
the way for the cars.
So she did something great. Her name's Erin. She started a TikTok account called Red Flats Queen, and she only has posted 2 videos now. So go check it out. One is just her acknowledging that she's that girl. And the second, she posted it on Mother's Day, just her going to the Met, I think, by herself, which, yeah, some New York City content. All the comments are so positive. She's like the belle of the ball on TikTok right now.
I feel like she's going to get poached.
Oh, she's going to have a social media career after this.
No, I mean poached as a personal assistant.
Yeah, probably. But I think her assisting days might be over. I think she might have a new trajectory.
Yeah. I also, before we move off of Met Gala content, I do just want to bring up, because we have many heated rivalry fans that listen to this podcast, Hudson Williams. The only other content from the Met Gala I received was him leaving the after party when the sun was up. And
good for
just
him.
The comments all saying, like, this man is meant to be a star. And I know that Connor Story also meant to be a star, but in a different way.
Yes. So. No, good for them. I think they're both taking their moment and shining and having fun.
Yeah.
I wanted to highlight a creator specifically because I knew I was chatting with you today, Ashley. You, I think, are the only person I know who loves doing the worm, who is good at the worm. I've seen you do it at different events.
Thank you.
And it's really a skill, and I don't think people realize it until they try it out.
That's a high compliment, so thank you.
So this creator, her name is Carly Halitzer. She posted a series of her practicing to do the worm before the wedding. So I kept getting, day 1, day 2. Ashley, what did you think of this?
It's really hard to teach yourself to do the worm because it uses a lot of, and this is doing the worm going backwards. I know there are worm truthers out there that say it's only going forward. You use a lot of muscles that you're not thinking, like specifically your triceps, because you're doing a lot of push-up motions. But I think it's admirable. She's on like day 9 now or something.
No, she posted the wedding.
Oh, she did.
She did.
I missed that. Okay.
Yeah, the wedding, and she did great. When I first sent it to you, your comment was ow for her pubic bone because she kept slamming her body on the ground.
Yes. I mean, like she needed to be wearing padded underwear or something.
I think this came across my For You page of vulva pads. Because I love the physical comedy, which I've been getting so much of lately, which is such a welcome relief from parent and baby talk. So keep coming. The next thing on my For You page is actually very heartwarming. It's a video by Molly with a bunch of Y's, 4, and she wrote something called Take Your AirPods Out. We'll play a clip.
So I had a really interesting interaction yesterday, and I wrote about it, so I am going to just read it. And it is called Take Your AirPods Out. Today I flew home from Spain and followed my usual long travel day routine. Sit on plane, get through airport, don't talk to anyone. At JFK, I took the AirTran from Jamaica and then the MTA into Brooklyn. I was looking forward to that quiet in-between state, home stretch of traveling back. I could already feel the shower I was going to take. I just had to get through the next 30 minutes. AirPods in, world off. On the train, a woman asked me a question. I didn't hear her, my headphones were in, but she had already gotten my attention, so I looked up. We made eye contact. Warm eyes, on the older side, cute glasses. One AirPod out. Were you just traveling? Yeah, I was. AirPod back in, back to my phone. She said something else. I was confused because I had already answered, and in my mind, that felt like a clear end to the conversation. I looked up again, both AirPods still in, and she repeated herself. Where did you go? One AirPod out. I was in Spain. Her eyes lit up with this childlike wonder that reminded me of my grandma, one of my most favorite things about her, the way she sees the world with so much possibility. Spain? I've never been to Spain, but I've always wanted to go. Was it amazing? Something about the way she said it made me take both AirPods out and put them in my case. She had my full attention. Yeah, I said, it was really good. I traveled for work, and just like that, we started talking. The story could end there. There's probably a lesson in that interaction about how if you close yourself off to the world, you miss things that might change you, but I don't really feel the need to spell it out. because it didn't end there.
So basically, she met this woman on the train coming home from the airport, and they've exchanged numbers. They're in touch. They have dinners every Monday together now, and Hilton is sponsoring them. It's just so sweet and heartwarming. I think there's a GoFundMe for this woman, Maria. She's had a really hard life. How sweet is this to share it with the internet?
This video made me cry.
Yes.
It was just heartwarming because I think it also touches on something of like just aging and getting older and how difficult and lonely that can be. And these two women have opened up possibilities for each other.
Yes. Oh, it's just so beautiful.
Now in New York City, going without AirPods or going raw dogging it, as they say, is a little wild. Like I might do a book and no headphones, but to do nothing, it really opens you up to too many cuckoos.
Yeah, to just be staring into space, it's a lot.
Yeah, but I love that.
What's been on your For You page, Ashley?
I will say that my For You page is all over the place, and I think I've been consuming a lot of TikTok lately, maybe as a work procrastination method. But one follower that I've recently started to follow, she's new to me. Her name is Casey B. Her username is Casey Ja. She makes these gourmet potato chip platters that are unbelievable. And like she'll do it sometimes as a happy hour moment for her and her husband. But this one video that we have here is her making a gourmet potato chip platter that's French onion soup themed.
Today we're committing an act of love on these onions. We're going to caramelize them low and slow until they're jammy. Then we're going to fold in this nutty and velvety Gruyere because we're making deconstructed French onion soup on a bed of potato chips. We had so much fun with the In-N-Out animal style fries on chips. I thought, what if we made a French? Let's do it. First things first, the act of love. I thinly sliced 1.5 onions. We're going to slow melt them in a mix of butter and olive oil until they're deeply and perfectly caramelized. A little taste test. Our perfect bite. Cheers. It's everything you love about a deep, soulful French onion soup, but on a crunchy, salty pedestal of potato chips. The rich, nutty Gruyere with the jammy, melt-in-your-mouth onions, with the creamy tang of the creme fraiche. Perfection.
Like, would you eat this?
Of course I would eat it. But when you sent me this video, I got a little angry because
tell them why you're mad.
It seem like this creator is great and her product is great. However, she makes it seem very easy. Like, I'm just going to put a bunch of stuff together. But, I know that if I tried, it wouldn't come out as tasty. And it would be
like pesto soup.
Exactly. And it'd look disgusting. So I'm angry that she makes it look easy.
That's totally fair because I love to cook, Caramelizing onions can take 45 minutes, and that was just one of the toppings on the potato chips.
Yes, so much effort goes into this, and this is a 2-minute video. I mean, of course, that's why, she's doing it, and it's beautiful, aesthetic, but I just know that I can't recreate this.
Yeah, it reminds me of the videos and of the Snack Sensei is the other creator who takes Kettle Chips, the brand, and creates these unbelievably decadent dishes somewhere in like the San Francisco scapes. Like he's just all over on the hood of his car, like juicing limes. It's amazing. So I think I'm going through a period of like, I'm trying to eat healthier. And so I consume more videos about food.
Yeah, that's like Catalina consuming videos about chia seeds and fiber.
Yes. Although these are potato chips, so not necessarily the healthiest.
Hello, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Are you looking for a powerful cleaner that removes tough grease and grime from nearly any surface? Simple Green gets the job done safely. With hundreds of uses around your home, yard, office, or garage, this versatile cleaner is your secret weapon for spring cleaning. In fact, I'm so certain you'll love Simple Green that if you aren't 100% satisfied, I'll refund your money. Try Simple Green today.
But
wait, that reminds me that because I'm on the opposite side where I'm not eating healthy, I get a lot of rainbow cookie content.
Yes.
This past weekend, I went to a rainbow cookie store I saw on TikTok in Long Island. It was called like Uncle Joey's Rainbow Explosion or something, and they just have cannolis made with rainbow cookies, donuts filled, everything is rainbow cookie. I will say the rainbow cookie itself, the plain one, I've had better. They're good, not great, but the concoction's all very unique and great.
Okay.
So definitely worth a visit.
I like that. I find that sometimes if a store like homes in on one thing that they do, just one, they're almost not as good as that as the offshoots of it. Does that make sense?
That's exactly what
they're like, we have
yes.
to mass produce these rainbow cookies for every item we put it in. They're just going to be like churning them out. So
exactly. Yes.
I still would try it. I'm glad that you went. We need a viral moment documented.
I'm so happy that I went. Yes, it made my day.
Yeah. Another thing that I want to bring up is an update on the Darien Solid Core Drama Guy. So I know that you and Catalina talked about this on the pod. I think it took place back in the fall. The username is Anthony R. Festa. He originally went viral for filming a solid core class with his meta glasses, but the teacher hadn't shown up on time. It was a whole drama in there. Then they started talking shit on him. Then he had some drama at the Equinox next door in Darien. And this video, we'll play it now. You can see from the very beginning of it.
Before I start this video, I do want to say, obviously I did love Solid Core for many years. It changed my life. Absolutely changed my life. Gave me so much confidence and showed me that I could work out and be good at it and succeed at it. I thought that I was getting in trouble because I left class halfway through. I literally didn't even think it was because I talked to Jaden. That's how. Okay, now I'm going to post the phone call from corporate. I got the call when I was at Old Greenwich Yoga. It completely derailed my session and had my chakras all fucked up. I'm really scared. I don't like getting in trouble.
Well, we're going to just jump right into it. Thank you for did hear that this week some threats were made towards one of our coaches. And ultimately decided to terminate your membership, and we're revoking all client privileges across our Solid Core studios effective today.
Cool. Wait, so I can never go back to Solid Core?
At this time, no.
Is him sobbing over his Solid Core days coming to an end. He has been banned indefinitely.
It's like crazy that we're laughing because but a lot of the comments are like, is this a skit? Is this a farce? Like, he genuinely does seem upset, but it's actually, it seems ridiculous.
I hadn't even thought that it would be a skit for like more followers, because he does have a significant amount of followers now from when he started. I don't know. Do you think it's fake?
No, I don't think it's fake, but the crying is a lot. That's a lot.
He could be good at acting. I'll say that, but I feel like the conversation between him and the Solid Core employee manager senior leader was hilarious.
My take on this was also, is Connecticut a two-party state? Because it's actually illegal to film conversations in certain states. So I'm wondering, that's like where my legal brain went to.
Dina,
I don't know
we
the
need
answer.
to look this up.
Is Connecticut a two-party state?
Yes.
Is it two-party
generally
consent state?
Yeah. Okay.
So he shouldn't be really posting another conversation.
I read that as like it is two-party consent, meaning like all is good, but no, Anthony.
Right. So
now maybe it is a skit.
Who knows? That's what I really don't know.
He's an unreliable narrator, but he gives good content.
But that's the whole thing with meta glasses too. When people film videos of other people when they're wearing meta glasses, the other people aren't consenting and they post it on TikTok, but no one's actually going to like sue you. But in essence, like, you have something to stand on if you were to actually sue.
Totally. So we'll see what videos he makes now that he's no longer going to Solid Core, but I'm sure I'll be seeing him on my For You page.
Yes.
And speaking of, the last thing that I've been getting a lot of, which is really the sign that I need to go to bed, are 10-minute long videos based on ancient Chinese art techniques. And there's no talking in them. It's usually just audio. So we can play a little bit of this one by Joyce Lacker. And the video was creating a very specific set of chopsticks using shells that have been crushed. Oh my gosh.
They're beautiful.
They're beautiful. It is amazing.
I feel like this is your form of ASMR.
Yeah.
Like you're not into ASMR, but you're into whatever this visual thing is.
And they're so long. I find myself telling, like, okay, after you watch this, you got to go to bed.
Do you watch on double speed?
Oftentimes, yes. But if there's something like really detailed that they're doing, like placing the shells, and I want to see like the layer, I'll stop. Like, so I'm a big hold down for 2 time. I don't swipe to lock.
Me too. And I thought swiping to lock was going to be game changing for me.
Same.
But I actually love holding down.
Same. Because there are conversational moments where you're like, oh, I didn't even hear that.
Yes. And I think when the holding down, you're engaged and you're more focused as opposed to like just passive watching.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Wow.
Well, look at us. All right, let's move on to the audio section. Ashley, you have a good trend that you put in here.
Yeah, so I've been getting it, and it's the top 5 horror movies audio trend. So we can play this one. This is an example from Mallycat. The song is The One That Got Away by Katy Perry. And it lists 5 things, I'd categorize them, that like you'd hate to see happen to you. And so this specific one was very funny. It was wine served in this glass, I think.
Yep.
I couldn't agree more. I hate it. I hate those glasses. They're the fat little round ones that are meant for white wine. Ugh.
Yeah, they're just so little. You like a goblet. I think a goblet you
Love
want
a
to
goblet.
be drinking out of. Yes, exactly.
I'd rather drink a 1-inch glass of red wine out of a giant goblet the size of my head. It feels more elegant.
This is more bulbous.
Yes. Yeah. And like it's thick glass. So,
Yeah.
but I've been getting a lot of these trends of people. So it's, for example, one woman that I saw the other day was talking about everything related to being in a Tesla for an Uber driver. So it was like calling an Uber and a Tesla shows up, taking a ride with my friend and they drive a Tesla, like because people often get nauseous in them. So
I get nauseous in them. It's true.
Yeah. Have you gotten any of this trend though, or no?
I haven't gotten any of this trends. I wonder. I think I'll get it now, but this is the first time seeing it.
Okay, yeah.
What would your horror movie be?
Oh gosh, no salt on the table or
Ooh.
anywhere accessible. Yeah, maybe being forced to take cars only as transportation would be on there. I'd have to. I haven't really thought about this because it could either be it's almost too general.
Yeah.
Like I'd need to narrow it down. If we did a food-based one, I think it'd be easier. What about you?
I think one of mine would be like no clean towels available.
How often do you clean your towels, by the way?
So this will segue into our next conversation, but I clean mine. I'd say like I use them 4 times and then I clean them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think but 4 times could be 2 days or a day and a half for you.
No, it's usually 4 days.
Okay.
4 days. Yeah.
Okay. I'm on board with that. I support that.
But so my mom, she washes them after each use. So growing up, they were washed after each use. And when I'm at my parents' house, they're washed after each use.
I would feel like I was surprised by that, but I think we did the same. I think we were a one-use fam.
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Not now.
Yeah. It creates too much laundry now, especially because I use 2 towels, the hair and the body.
Yes, totally agree.
So this segues into our Turchula Feels Report because it's a video about how we all shower. It's by Taylor Brown 5353. It's more visual, but I'll play a little clip.
You guys, what about your face? I literally just go like this. And then after I dry my body off, I put my hair up and then I wipe my face.
Okay.
I use this for my hair too. I use 1 towel.
I use 2 towels.
Okay.
So mine will be a little different.
Everyone has such a unique way. It's not really how we shower though. It's actually how you dry off after the shower.
Or don't. It's
Or air dry. Yeah.
I love this video so much. I think it was fascinating to me because it was one of those things that I hadn't thought about that other people do differently until videos started coming out, and specifically videos from our group chat.
Yeah, so most people in the group chat, I still need to do when I owe the group
You
one.
and Sam.
Yes, we will do them. Well, I won't speak for Sam. She could do whatever she wants, but I will do one. I think that when you sent yours, I said the most surprising thing you do is you go straight to drying off inside your ears, and then you also dry off the bottom of your feet, which I do not do.
I realized why I do this, by the way. So Catalina does not do much drying of the feet or legs and steps right onto her bath mat. My bath mat, I only have in one spot in my bathroom because I have 2 doors, and the way that they open, I can't get 2 rugs. And so when I step out of the shower, I actually, one foot is usually on my tile and one is on my rug based on where it sits.
Right. And
so I don't
could
want
slip.
wet feet. So I think I'm doing it for safety reasons, not so much
you are.
cleanliness or dryness, but
yeah, I now every time I shower, I think of what steps am I actually taking? 'Cause it's something you don't think about. You just get out of the shower. It's like, oh, this is how I always dry myself off. I'm surprised by any girl with hair who does not use 2 towels.
Same.
Shocking to me.
Or I'll do the like the towel rag that Catalina uses. I like those, especially with people with shorter or thinner hair like we have.
But something to get the hair, the wet hair off your body, because then it just keeps dripping on your body.
Well, we can get into this offline, but I am curious about curly hair because I feel like oftentimes I read like you're not supposed to get it dry at all. So you would just leave it sopping wet before you put product in it.
My hair towel doesn't stay on very long because I do put hair product in it while it is soaking wet. But then I hate wet hair dripping on my back, which is why I have high buns usually.
I see. Okay. That makes sense to me.
Yes.
But that did lead us to talking about how often we clean our towels. And then the latest videos that we have been getting are how people fold their towels. These all go together. It's a lot of how-tos within the friend group.
Yes. I fold my towels similar to you. You sent a video. You do the tri-fold.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I was taught.
The video that we saw was of a dad who just does a half fold, and it was a little sloppy, but the comments sided with him. I don't know if you read.
I did.
People were like, we side with dad.
Obviously, Melissa sided with she's like, well, nothing's wrong with that. But it doesn't sit in the cabinet as well.
It's not neat. Now, I could argue, why does it need to be neat? You're just going to take it out every few days and use it. So, but I get it. We like order,
yes,
and organization.
Let's move on to our last section, which is our food and drink section. You put this video in. I've been getting them too, actually.
Okay.
Only one, but it's about throwing drinks at people and them guessing what the drink is because they're blindfolded. And so the one I saw was a daughter throwing drinks at her mom. Her mom was in the shower. And then this example you put is by a Marvis Banker.
What the fuck? Are you serious? You got 0 in my mouth. Off the smell, I would say Sprite.
Number 2.
Tastes the same that the last thing smelled like. I would say Sprite. Cranberry juice. Oh, my eyes are burning. Oh! Pickle juice. That was fucked up, and that was not in the cards.
Yeah, what do you think of this trend?
I think this trend is kind of funny. It feels very college adjacent to me, like people who don't care about getting Coca-Cola or cranberry juice all over their showers, because oftentimes they are. This video, he was outside, which, yes. But the ones in the shower, they're often, like, was the one that you saw with the mom, was she wearing like a full basically poncho?
She was wearing like a white t-shirt. I guess that she was fine, like throwing away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've seen ones where they're covering their ears and stuff because you don't want to get
like pickle juice in your ear. Yeah, That makes sense.
Yeah. I think the funny part that when I'm watching these videos is how bad some of the friends are at throwing the drinks in the mouth.
Right. They mostly don't make it in the mouth.
Yeah, like you shouldn't have to lick your shoulder if the whole point is what's in my mouth.
It's so true. I don't know. I think this is pretty silly. I could see me wanting to do this to someone and I would be the catcher of the drink too and guessing because there is that surprise adventure factor. But you know what? Maybe we'll do it this summer outside, and then we could just or on the beach and go in the ocean.
Yes, that would be but we'd have to come prepared with some random beverages.
Yeah, there's always like a soy sauce where someone thinks it's gross.
My God, soy.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah,
I love soy sauce, but I don't want it on me.
No. Oh, this just reminds me that when like Lila spits up on me, just like the smell. When I had to like immediately like wash myself because I don't want to smell like spit up all day. That's how I imagine like smelling like soy sauce all day would be.
Maybe we won't do this, but it's fun to watch them.
It is. I
enjoy.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Ashley?
No, it's been a pleasure being on here again. Thank you, Catalina, for letting me sub in.
Thank you so much, Ashley. And thank you, everyone who is listening. And we'll be back next week. Bye. Bye.